Hey everyone, this is Man in the Black Hat,
And Game Collector.
and we're back for the conclusion of oh god, it's Metal Gear Solid 2.
Oh God, Metal Gear Solid 2. Yeah.
Mad Socrates, oh hi.
And this is actually the shortest episode in the series, only topping out to about 25 minutes.
And it's the finale, so you're welcome.
So, Solidus just got down swinging you around like he was Dr. Octagonopus.
Yeah.
Also, I think he has the biggest health bar of all the bosses in the game.
He does not. He has the same health bar as every other boss.
Okay, apparently.
He's just more skilled.
It's been a while since we actually fought someone that wasn't a Metal Gear.
Yeah. Actually, even the Metal Gears have the same health bar.
Again, it has kind of been a while.
It's been like 15 minutes.
I don't think doing somersaults or cartwheels will help put fire out.
Well, whatever, game mechanics, I can forgive that. You can get Solidus Snake's dog tags if you defeat him with the high frequency blade in not killing format. But at this point, don't give a shit.
Don't give a shit, just gonna kill you.
Rock, ow.
What's wrong with you?
Rocket to the face is what's wrong with me.
Rocket noob, quit spamming.
Damn it, Pyro. That'll teach you.
That'll teach you. And now he goes back to firing rockets at the face.
Haha. Yeah, we both missed. The supposed secret to defeating him is to come in from his blind side. But it doesn't work all that well.
No, it doesn't.
In fact, a lot of things from the original game that worked really well in the original don't work that well now.
Nope.
Oh well, final boss fight, who cares?
Final boss fight,
and we're almost to phase 2, come on. Ow. No! No rocketing.
No Crockets for you!
Oh, finally! Ow.
Good work, Jack. This is where it gets interesting.
And he loses the Dr. Octagonopus portion of his outfit by screaming.
How does that work?
I don't know.
You know what? Never mind. Stupid question.
Shut up, don't care.
Rose, can't talk now. You're just going to be useless anyway.
It's not Rose, it's the AIs. Either way though, don't care, shut up. Not interested in speaking.
How is it that canned food can, like, restore your health after you've been killed?
Game logic.
Quit interjecting logic into a world that has none.
Rations have always been the health item for this game ever since it was Metal Gear. So, you know.
Until Metal Gear Solid 3.
What's wrong with you?
No, even then it was food items that were health. Because you would use your stamina to regain health.
Yep. Favorite part, using poison dart frogs to poison the fear.
And we're done with the game. That's it.
Finally. Wait, how much time do we have left?
Oh, 20 minutes.
So the rest of this is going to be gratuitous cutscene.
Gratuitous cutscene and credits, which are movie length credits.
But unlike a good movie, the video at the end isn't all that fun.
yeah.
Just die already, damn it!
Please.
You're hamming it up again. Please, just die.
Just die. And still hamming.
Hamming it up.
Ham.
I think the Jewish would be offended by how much ham is in this scene.
Wow. The Jewish and other assorted desert religions.
That do not eat pork. Because all of the ham.
And thank you.
Thank you, finally.
Although I'm not sure how Raiden dropping his sword killed him.
Impalement?
But he's on the ground. And Raiden is on the roof.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see how that would be a problem.
Yeah.
And, oh god, I think this is my favorite part around here, when all the civilians just start walking around. Yep, average day in New York.
You got buildings that are actually tilted from the impact.
Yep, just an average every day in New York. Okay, where is everyone?
It's
So
like it's like the end to Alone in the Dark, Uwe Boll version. Because, you know, New York City is the city that never sleeps. Oh wait, there they are.
And they just kind of appear out of nowhere.
Yep.
And they're just walking all casual. Yep, just an average every day. New
Huh.
York.
Looks like some of the buildings are tilted. Oh well, guess no work today.
Who or what they are.
A giant man will come along and fix it.
The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens
There's
you have to
two
carry.
well-armed mercenaries in the middle of the street, but who cares? It's New York.
They must be they must be the newest of members of the Avengers.
Actually,
There's no such
given
thing
the
as
weird
bad
crap that
outside
happens in New
reality.
York City on a daily
Most of what you
basis,
call real
I
is actually
think
fiction.
that's the most believable part of this game.
What you
That everyone sees
Your
two
brain tells you it
two
is.
mercenaries armed to the teeth in special
What am I supposed
gear,
to believe in?
and no one gives a crap.
What am I going to leave behind when I'm
And
through?
the other thing, all of the
We
buildings,
can tell
buildings
other people
busted up.
about
There's a giant
having faith.
machine that's shaped like a sea turtle crashed into the
What
harbor
we had
somewhere.
faith in.
Buildings busted. No one
What we
gives a
found
shit.
important
Just another
as
day in New
faith.
York.
It's not whether
The
you were
city
right
of
or wrong,
apathy.
but how much faith you're willing to have. That decides the future.
The ultimate in don't give a crap.
Ongoing fiction too, come to think of it.
Where everyone is 60s Spider-Man.
So much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own
Oh.
and your own future.
Decide for
And
myself.
hey, look, it's stock footage of New York.
Will be you.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much. in
Which
terms
is
of
way
this,
livelier than the scene we just left.
But everything you felt.
It's
thought,
way livelier
this
than the
vision is
entire game.
yours, and what you decide to do with them is your choice.
And way more interesting, too.
Start over?
Yeah.
Yes,
Clean
actually.
slate, a new name.
Can you
new
spot what
memories.
era this particular footage came from?
Choose your own legacy.
Late
It's for
90s.
you to decide.
Sounds like it,
It's up to you.
judging by the vehicles.
Yep.
And we're back in the game.
By the way, what is that?
And now it looks like some people are taking notice to something happening.
Only a little bit.
Dog
Yeah.
tags.
But again, this is New York.
And yeah, if you put your own name there, your name would actually be on the dog tags.
But we used canon character name.
Anyone you know?
No. Never heard the name before.
You've never heard your own
I'll
name?
pick my own name. And my own life.
Well, I did put his
I'll
code
find
name there.
something worth passing on.
True. That kind of... Oh, right. Symbolism!
Yeah.
They taught me some good things, too.
To make it funnier, if
We've inherited
someone
freedom
goes and
from
plays
all
through this
those who
game,
fought for
put
it.
his real name on there.
We
Full
all
name
have
if you
freedom to
can.
spread the word.
That would be
Even me.
awesome.
Snake, what about
No, I've
Rogue's
never heard.
child?
Your name is Jack.
I'll
Never
find
heard
him
my
when
own
Jack
name
comes.
before. Just
As
to
long as
show
you
how
keep yourself
stupid this
alive,
game
you're
is.
safe.
Because,
Do you know where
you know,
Liquid
there are
went?
better
I put a
games
translator
where
on
you
his
can run
way.
around and
Did he
sneak
head for the
around and
Patriots?
kill shit.
Yeah, but I
Metal
have a
Gear
feeling
Solid
they
1,
gave
for
Ocelot a
example.
bogus location to
Metal
begin
Gear
with.
Solid 3. While I have shown
Cheer
my
up.
hate for
We have
4,
a
I'm
better
not going
lead.
to include it because I can't form a true opinion on it.
This contains the list of
Hell,
all the
even Bulk
Patriots.
Tie, the game that you have to
But
play
Ocelot
outside,
took
is
it.
better than
The
this.
one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
Yeah. And it's a Kojima game.
This virus is
That's
coded to
kinda
destroy
weird,
only a
ain't it?
specific part of
No, not
GW,
really.
But then,
namely the
but then
This
again,
this is really the only Kojima game that really bombed.
which means that there's a parameter code
yeah,
in here that
that's
defines
true.
what that information is.
I mean, Zone of
Yeah.
Enders was way better.
Analyze the code and you can probably
And it's
find
from the
out
same
what
era.
makes- Count me
Yeah, it
in.
is.
No, you have
And
things to
wait,
do first.
oh yeah, no, yeah.
And people
The
you
Zone
need to
of
talk to.
Zone of Enders 2 came out after this, right?
So did Zone of
Was there-
Enders.
Zone of Enders came out right before this
Oh.
because it had the demo disc included in it.
Oh, right.
And I don't remember when Zone of Enders 2 came out, but I do remember there being a picture for it in Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes above
Yeah.
Raiden's desk in the cutscene with him.
Yeah.
And there's Rose. Wait, how the hell did she get there?
Because she actually was in Arsenal Gear.
It's a trap! You know, except for the part where it was true.
Yeah. But she'd been in Arsenal the entire time.
Snake?
Oh, look, it's the parrot that'll make a return in Metal Gear Solid 3.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
And then you can eat it.
Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
Best acting in the game.
See me for what I am.
That's the
okay?
only real acting in the game.
I know.
Compared to the stiff as a board acting in the rest of it.
Yeah. And it's time for Jazz Solo. Oh wait, no, it's time for
Do
Snake
you
Monologue.
remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now.
Hmm?
Today is the day I met you.
April 30th,
That's it.
1789. So that means 200 years later would have been in 1989.
Yep.
Oh, you know, just 10 years before Metal Gear 2 took place.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
Metal Gear 2
He
took
said
place in
all living
1999?
things want
Yep.
their genes to live on.
And this
Are you
game
talking
takes
about the
place
baby?
10 years after that.
No.
But genes aren't the only thing you pass on.
Wait,
There are
yes it
too
does.
many things that aren't written into our DNA.
Yes, it does. My bad.
It's up
Your
to us
math
to teach
skills
that to our
suck.
children.
No, I was trying to
Kind of
remember
things.
how far apart
About
Metal
the
Gear
environment,
2 and
our
Metal Gear
ideas,
Solid were.
Our culture, poetry,
That tripped me
Okay.
up.
compassion,
If you go by simple
sorrow,
math,
joy.
Metal Gear Solid
We'll
Metal
tell
Gear
them
Solid 2
everything
takes place in
together.
2009.
Is that a
Metal Gear 2
proposal?
takes place in
This is for
1999.
your ears.
If you add 10 years to that, you must come to the conclusion that it's 99 and 09.
We get it. Oh, about 10 minutes to go. And it's smooth jazz for the exit.
You know, elevator music.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, thanks for joining us on this little journey.
Into the... I don't even know what we can call
The
it.
worst Kojima game ever made, which, granted, isn't saying much, considering Kojima's quality is usually pretty good, but this was the worst.
Pretty much. Pretty much. And while I do mention Boktai, it does have some Metal Gear-esque sneaking scenes, but it plays more like an RPG than anything else.
Come on, Wind Waker has Metal Gear-esque scenes.
Yeah, it does. And how many other... Oh, and what is that? The one level... There's an entire level for Skyward Sword that's a Metal Gear scene.
Yep. And we played through that, and it's gonna be a while before I can get to the end of the game. I just haven't been up to it.
He needs to practice on the very last dungeon, because it's gonna be a long run.
It's gonna be long enough even if I can get through it on my own.
But on the bright side, it'll probably be very gratifying.
Yeah, probably.
And, yeah, Skyward Sword. The only Zelda game where you actually can collect the Triforce. Not just the Triforce of Courage, but the Triforce itself.
Yep. But we'll save that commentary for the actual game.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to drop that because I do remember back in the day when Ocarina of Time was around and Nintendo Power when they still had cheat codes and things like that in them. One of the letters was, I heard that the Triforce was inside this and this, and the actual editors would have to say, no, it's not actually in the game.
It's just in cutscenes.
Yeah. You can't, it's not a collectible item in the game.
You know, I wouldn't mind if they remade Ocarina of Time with modern game controls. Keep the graphics if you want, just improve the controls, please!
Do we really need yet another version of Ocarina of Time?
Okay, let me put it this way. If it's a version that I can play and not throw my controller in disgust at the shitty controls, then I'll actually play it and buy it happily.
Yeah, I don't think they would.
Missing a bet.
They already released it on 3DS, and I'm pretty sure they kept the controls the same.
Yeah, I bet they did.
Unless they moved the camera to the stylus and touchscreen, which I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't it? Because that would mean rewriting some of the program. Wouldn't that require some of the rewriting to change the controls?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they would do that.
They just have to remap the controls. That's really all it is.
Well, remapping they might have done, but I don't know.
They had to.
Huh?
They had to. There's no might have about it. They didn't have a choice about remapping the controls. Because you're going from a Nintendo 64 controller setup to 3DS.
Which is about the same as a GameCube controller setup.
Yeah, so they would have had to remap it anyways.
Not a lot.
No, not a lot, but it still would have had to be remapped. Which doesn't take nearly as much time.
Analog stick, thumb slider. LNR buttons, same. Or would they be?
Let's
see.
Remember that the Nintendo 64 controller also has a Z trigger.
It has a Z trigger, which the Z trigger's functions move to the L trigger on the GameCube controller, and the the up, down, and the left, right, and down C buttons became the X, Y, and Z buttons on the GameCube controller, and B and A remained the same. So I'm trying to map that out on the 3DS, and it doesn't work because you have L, R, A, B, X, Y.
Yeah.
No, yeah, A, B, X, Y.
Yeah, they would have had to remap some stuff.
So I'm guessing some stuff got moved onto the touch screen.
Yeah, more than likely. I can guess that the song bits got remapped to the touchscreen.
Touchscreen, yeah. That would make sense.
Yeah, it would actually. Or whistle.
Oh God, using the mic, that would be horrible.
It would make sense though.
Considering that the Ocarina songs are real easily remembered, yeah, it would.
Yeah.
But considering my luck with DS mics, that would be a horrible idea.
No. Are the credits over yet?
What? Huh? No, they're still going. Nightmare that we had to review Metal Gear Solid 2. Oh, right. That wasn't a nightmare. It actually happened. Damn it. Hey, wake up. Credits are over.
What?
Life
Oh, are we
just
still
about
recording?
passing on your genes.
Damn.
We can leave behind much more
Oh,
than just
pigeons!
DNA.
Pigeons. Wilding pigeons.
Through
Pigeons.
speech,
Oh wow, interesting stuff is happening.
literature, and movies.
Oh, construction
What we've
workers.
seen, heard,
Free stuff.
felt, anger,
In New York,
joy,
no
and
less.
sorrow.
Newspaper
These are the
dispensers
things
of the
I will pass
90s.
on.
When they
That's
were
what I
actually,
live for.
free!
We
I
need
remember
to pass
that.
the torch and let our children read our message
Oh,
and
Snake's
sad
monologuing.
history by its light.
Snake's monologuing again.
We
Oh,
have
look,
all
ducks.
the magic of the digital age to do that with.
And
Mine.
The human race will
The
probably come
original
to an end
orange
sometime. And new species may
Lots
rule
of them.
this
Holy
planet.
crap.
Earth may
Squirrel.
not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future
Statue
and
of
keeping the
Liberty.
past alive are one and the same
Because
thing.
that was totally the theme of this entire game.
Sons of Liberty. The entire theme of this game. Liberty.
Liberty. Metal Gear Solid 2. Sons of Liberty.
The theme of this game is liberty.
Anyways, thank you for joining us. This has been Man in the Black Hat.
Snake,
Oh,
you
wait.
there?
And,
It's me.
oh,
I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but
But what?
they're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
Yeah,
What the
that would be
hell?
the Patriot. That would be the Philosopher's Wiseman's Committee. Anyways, as I was saying, thank you for joining us on this weird journey. This has been Man in the Black Hat,
and Game Collector.
and we'll see you
And-
next time for the next game, whatever that happens to be. Later.
And yeah, this kind of has been a... Oh, you're a scorpion.
Yep. Later.